So in this video, I'll give you some suggestions for organizing your essay and also paragraphs. So let's begin with what might be the most important concept in terms of essay organization, and that is the idea of a thesis statement. So a thesis statement consists of one or two sentences that summarize your argument, your thesis, your opinion. Remember, of course, that in college writing, we support our opinions with evidence. Now, everything in your essay supports the thesis. The thesis statement is usually located at the end of the introductory paragraph. Note that when you begin writing, you'll start with a working thesis. This will probably evolve as you develop your ideas. Writing an essay, after all, is a work in progress. And as you continue writing, your ideas will become more refined. Probably you will continue doing research, and then you can really perfect your thesis statement. So just accept the fact that developing a thesis is an ongoing process. I can't emphasize enough the importance of having an effective thesis statement. So it's sort of like a roadmap to your essay. And if your essay lacks this thesis statement, basically you lack direction. You're sort of wandering around searching for a topic. Okay, now let's take a look at an essay that has a very effective thesis statement. The essay is called The Benefits of Competition. So let's take a look at this opening paragraph. In the article School Sports Latest New Age Target, John Leo tells us that many gym teachers across America are opposed to competition in school sports because they think such competition harms the children who aren't outstanding players. He refers to an article from the New York Times, which he says, quote, carries the implicit message that win-lose games are dangerous. Leo, however, disagrees with the Times article. He believes that one can lose without humiliation and win without feeling superior. I agree with him. In fact, after the experiences I've had with school sports in my own life, I believe that the competition in school sports benefits students in many ways. Okay, this paragraph does two things. First, it gives you a little background on the topic. It introduces the topic, the idea of competition in school sports. And then it provides the thesis or the argument that the student is going to support throughout the paper. And here's the argument. It's in the last sentence of that introductory paragraph. I believe that the competition in school sports benefits students in many ways. So the student announces the topic, competition in school sports, and then provides an opinion on the topic. So it's a perfect thesis statement. And now every paragraph in this essay is going to support this argument, this thesis. So if we scroll down, look at this first body paragraph. One of the benefits of competition in school sports is that it motivates students to do their best. Okay, so here's a reason for which the student believes that competition in school sports is beneficial. Let's move a little further down. So the second body paragraph says, in addition to motivating students, competition in school sports prepares young people for the competition they will face in real life. So the student is building on the idea. So why is competition beneficial? Because it prepares young people for the competition they'll face. And then third body paragraph. Not only does competition benefit people by motivating them and teaching them about life, it also benefits them by revealing their own inner strengths and weaknesses. So yet another reason for which competition is beneficial. And look at this last paragraph, the conclusion. Clearly, competition in school sports can benefit people in many ways. So very well organized, unified essay. Let's say a few things about how to organize paragraphs. So very important concept, that is the idea of the topic sentence. So in a paragraph, the topic sentence introduces the topic of the paragraph. It relates back to the thesis statement. So everything stays unified, focused on the thesis. Remember, the entire essay has to support your thesis, your argument, your opinion. All sentences in the paragraph support the topic sentence. So you provide evidence that supports your topic, examples, data, etc. Now here's a tip for making sure that your paragraphs are unified around that topic sentence. You can turn it into a question and make sure that every sentence in the paragraph answers the question. Finally, at the end of a paragraph, you need to have a summary sentence. So you conclude each paragraph with a summary sentence that restates the topic of the paragraph. Please do not announce the topic of the next paragraph in your summary sentence. Save that for the topic sentence of the next paragraph. Now let's take a look at a paragraph that applies these concepts. The first body paragraph in this essay announces that one of the benefits of competition in school sports is that it motivates students to do their best. Okay, so that's clearly the topic sentence. It relates back to the thesis, which is benefits of competition, and it gives us the topic of the paragraph. It motivates students to do their best. Now the student provides examples to, provides an example to support this idea. Okay, for example, when I was taking a swim class last semester, I couldn't swim 100 yards without stopping. When the teacher said he was going to time every one of us to see who could finish 100 yards in the least amount of time, I was worried because I was sure I could not swim that far. During the competition, the only thought that came into my mind was that I did not want to be the last one to finish. And that thought motivated me to continue swimming even though I was very tired. When I reached the finish line, I was astounded to find that I was in fourth place. So do you see how every sentence in the paragraph so far is supporting the idea that was announced as in the topic sentence? And now let's look at this last sentence that should be the summary statement. From this experience and from many others like it, I can say that competition did indeed bring out the best in me. So best in me, that relates back to the topic sentence in which he says it motivates students to do their best. If you'll look at the other paragraphs, you'll see we have the same kind of pattern. We've got a topic sentence that begins them, and then there's evidence that supports the topic, and then the summary sentence at the end of the paragraph just wraps everything up. All right, there you have it. Thanks for watching.